Good morning, everyone. When I shut the door, it's a little loud. You know that storm door. Mama Bluebird flew out of the box. But she's just in her tree up there. She'll go back. I won't be in the area more than 5 minutes. I feel like I've taken a step back this morning. I feel more sick this morning, let's just say stomach-wise, than I did yesterday. Or maybe even the day before. So I'm not a happy camper that this is lingering on. You know, it started Wednesday night around midnight with the burning sensation in my stomach and went from there. So I guess technically we're a little past 72 hours now. I didn't expect to feel perfect quick. I just like to feel like I'm continuing in the right direction. I'm hoping there isn't any more deer damage today than what was done before I stomped around in the front yard and the backyard last night prior to going to bed at about 12:30 a.m. But of course, you know, those guys are coming while I'm asleep at like 2 or 3 a.m. probably. But if they were even thinking about approaching the yard, I wanted to let them know that wasn't cool. I will definitely be on the prowl, trying to keep an eye out here. It's not fair to go after a girl's plants when she's feeling down. It's just not fair. So these look good, but you know, I lost the color variation of what was there, letting the seeds come up, but it's fine for this year. Something dug out the ones at the bottom of the stairs, so I've got one sole plant left instead of the 5 I planted down there. Oh well. It's not worth the money this time of year to go try to fix that unless I found some really good clearance. We have more incoming storms this afternoon, although yesterday didn't end up being that stormy per se. And the more sun we get between now and then, the worse it'll be. It was pretty sunny until I stepped outside, but you know, if it doesn't want to be bad while I'm out here, I could use it to go easy on me today.
Hi, Gray. Good morning. Hello, sweetheart. Here you go. Hi. Want some more pets? Come here. Mom likes it when you come up here so I don't have to reach so far. No? I'm not trying to scare you, honey. Good morning. Good girl.
I had moved my Japanese maple there so the deer wouldn't eat it. It looks pretty through the window. But God, you know, we had more rain last night. If we're just starting to have powder mold on things and we'll get fungus attacking the hydrangea, and it's always something. There can be too much rain. You didn't hear me say that though. I like rain. I don't like dry. But still, Stripey. Oh, there's a froggy over there. Let me rescue him. Well, the raccoons really had him a field day last night with all of the water bowl stuff. At least I didn't knock one of my fountains over. I climbed my way in there and I topped off that perennial, and I see one long seed spike still sticking up. It was hard to get in there and not crush things and be careful about it, but maybe I can reach this one without having to go all the way in again. I didn't see any new deer damage this morning, so let's hope there really wasn't any. They weren't here last night. You know, because they'll come around this corner here and they'll just eat that impatient. I'm surprised they didn't do it the other night. And the hydrangea I potted is looking good there. And also looking good on this side. I did this side first. So as of right now, all the rain and the clouds we've had have really allowed that to root, I think. All right, let's see if it'll do a voice command for the cooled seats.
All right. My bud is warm. Oh, sorry. My bud is warm. Heat seating updated.
Seat heating updated. So
Yeah, it's got the heat.
It turned, so
my butt's warmer now.
make my butt cold. Try. You got to turn it. I mean, I only did the driver, but
Make my butt cooler.
command not understood.
No, this is down here.
Oh,
There it
okay.
is. Yeah, I always get confused myself.
Cool my seat.
Call my seat. I love it. It's calling WebEx. That's very good.
You try it.
Cool my seat.
Seat heating updated.
Oh, but I think it's doing it this time. I can feel it. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button. Yes, it's doing it.
I'll say, so cool my seat works.
Cool.
Seems to me like they need to update the voice commands a little bit. Can they not hire one person to just be in charge of voice commands for the entire fleet? Keep a spreadsheet updated. There's an old version 11 spreadsheet out on Google Drive, and I found it, and most of them still work. I mean, it's pretty good, but it's not a version 13 spreadsheet. It doesn't take into account some new hardware on the cars. It needs a refresh. That was one of the Tesla Motors Club people put it together. A good Tesla owner created that spreadsheet, and people have helped keep it up to date. But I think from a Tesla perspective, we need a little love on the voice commands.
Yeah, need the AI attention.
Well, what we really need is Grok. But in the meantime, I mean, really, now this is where you're going to look behind me now, okay? Not have a repeat of yesterday.
I'm watching.
I told him he was being a patient and dutiful husband while I talked.
Oh,
That's
it's
how
just on my watch.
You know, a programmer, any programmer that's worth a grain of salt could go in there and work on the voice commands and get that sorted out in a week or two.
I guess I'm not a programmer worth a grain of salt.
I don't believe that. I think it's a low intensity project.
Yeah.
I've been wrong before with my estimates though, right?
Well, I'm pretty much wrong with all of my estimates. I've proved that over and over and over again. Buddies.
Squirrel buddies, huh? So we're headed to Harris Teeter after I go into Dollar Tree, which is next door. We don't have time to do the Dawn left turn today. It's 1 o'clock, and I have promised Dawn's time to Johnny starting at 2 for important robot things. Next weekend's the competition, and Johnny needs help with a wiring harness. So, and I think they have all the parts they need.
I think so.
Yep, and it's you know, Johnny estimated 2 hours. I think that's certainly don't think it'll be more than that. So we're trying to get Don in and out and still have time for his map on his day off. Yeah. I don't have a lot of needs today. We might walk around the South Park track on the way back through town.
Sure.
Assuming I can get in and out of the stores pretty quick.
Yep.
I was asleep at the switch. I saw her turn right at South Park really great, like she knew what she was doing. How'd she do on the left turn onto Main Street?
She did great. It was like a perfect, I mean, you would have thought I was driving. Well, probably better than I would have done. I mean, you'd never known it was self-driving. No hesitation, perfect timing with the cars, you know, not way safe. Everything was good. A+.
I noticed we passed 2 white Ys since we've come around the corner at South Park.
And a blue Model 3.
Really?
Yes,
I missed the blue one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marianne Miller says, I'm going into Harris Teeter to get T-bone steaks and bananas.
So I recorded that because she sounds different.
Yep.
She definitely we had heard she sounds different, and she definitely sounds different. I did get what I needed at Harris Teeter, and I'm over here at Walmart again. I see some new clearance stuff I'm going to go check out. Wow, that's pretty. It's $8, but it's pretty. Several new varieties of coleus. New as in I don't remember seeing them the last time I was here. Impression is it was going to be daisies. And I do see daisies. Oh, they're $2, huh? But they look really rough. They were $10. Oh, this is $10. See, I could drop that in. Let me think about that one. So we have been noticing that the windshield wiper wipes once on occasion, and Don very astutely noticed that every day in the same spot coming across the bridge down there, it wipes once in the same spot in the road. So it's not a light thing, it's not a
Distance thing.
It's not a how dirty is the windshield thing. It's location dependent in this thing. It's like there's something down there by the bridge.
Yeah.
One would not think that any of the sewer power equipment down there would be interfering with anything on the car, but
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just weird. We'll try to remember to film on the way home tomorrow so we can all just shake our head as to why that happens every time in that particular spot on the road. I mean, we've had FSD in the same spot try to stop or slow up significantly from multiple Tesla cars. We've been monitoring that for years, but the windshield wipers in the same spot, that's a new one for us.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to have the slow down over there on 42 going to Sanford.
Yep.
And we used to have the slow down up on the tollway coming right there, the Vanessa Springs Road, or that US 1 thing.
Yep.
I mean, it was consistent for years, those triggers.
Yeah, and we had fun conspiracy theories that it's, a 5G cell tower or,
Yes.
Who knows what, but
That's right.
yeah, and it can't be like some other car's LiDAR or something, because it's not like we're passing the same car on the same spot of the road every day.
Nope.
I don't know. My conspiracy theory is there's a piece of equipment down there doing some sort of interference.
I would agree with that.
Hi, pretty girl. You gonna help me work on my Lego?
It's 3:30 and, the guys are in the garage. I ought to have an hour at least, if I feel up to it. 2 hours. We'll see. I'm gonna, keep going. Starting at step 412, baby.
All right. Well, we've wired it up. We used a couple Wagos. We used what do you call banana plugs or whatever. Anyway, that's very encouraging. Both motors running, and now this is the weapon mode. This is that's the big Bubba. Oh, it sounds good. Yeah, baby. We're good. I like it. Good job, Johnny.
Really good progress. I had 2 really difficult things happen that slowed me up, but I persevered and got it right. Wow, the detail on this thing is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
What? What you need?
Yeah, I think I need food. Food, Mom?